The results are in for 2025's Black Lake Sturgeon fishing season here in the state of Michigan. If you stick around to the very end, we're going to talk about how you can look up the records that have been set in Michigan, not only for sturgeon, but for other species as well. Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Radzwin IV, your trusted attorney with Radzwin Law PLLC, and I am a licensed attorney here in the state of Michigan that regularly practices probate law, estate planning, and also works to protect the rights of fishermen, hunters, and outdoorsmen like you here in the state of Michigan. Today we're looking at the results from a video that we posted about a month ago now about registering to be an angler and the fishing rules for the Black Lake Sturgeon season here in Michigan. And well, the results are in and they're quite shocking. The season that was set to be open for a total of 5 days, February 1st through February 5th, closed in a mere 17 minutes. That's right. 17 minutes the season was open before the DNR closed it, and it might not be why you think. The article says that after 17 minutes of fishing in this year's sturgeon season on Black Lake in Sheboygan and Presqu'île Island counties, it ended at 8:17 a.m. Saturday, February 1st, which the season included spearing and hook and line fishing that was scheduled to run February 1st through February 5th, or until a harvest quota was met. And that's exactly what happened here. The DNR set a bag limit or a tag limit of 6 fish, and although the quota was actually negotiated with the tribal government communities to be a total of 7 fish that could be harvested, and but the DNR backed that off by 1 in the event that the scenario that happened this year happened, and it happened, where you had 797 registered anglers fishing all right at 8 a.m. in the morning, and within 17 minutes, 7 fish had been caught. So that 7th fish was essentially a buffer for the tribal communities, and the DNR only allowed 6, so the season was immediately closed, and by the time they had spread the word to all 797 anglers, that 7th fish had been caught, but no harm, no foul, as the agreement with the tribal communities allowed for that 7th fish. Let's look at the whopping numbers of the fish, the first fish that was caught. 45.7 inches, weighing 18.8 pounds. Now, apparently that's not even that big of a fish. Fish number 2 was 43.5 inches, weighing in at 18.2 pounds. Fish number 3 was 46.1 inches at 19 pounds. Fish 4 was 64 inches, weighing in at 78.3 pounds. The 5th fish was 56.7 inches, weighing at 41.9 pounds. The 6th fish was 51 inches, weighing in at 25.2 pounds. The 7th fish was 60.5 inches, weighing in at 47.8 pounds. Now, we'll talk about the record here in Michigan in a second, but apparently some of these fish had already been caught previous by the DNR, and the article seems to say that the big fish, the 64-inch fish that weighed almost 80 pounds, was actually caught back in a river. It was caught in a survey that was done in Black Lake, while the 64-inch fish was originally captured in the river in 2010. That fish is what? 14 years old? No, 15 years old now. So that's a pretty old fish for how big it is, my opinion. I'm not a scientist, but besides the 64-inch female that was captured previously, some of the other fish had been collected and had fins clipped so they could do analysis on them. But anyways, the DNR, it says, they got to talk about how good they are, how fast the DNR officials spread the word that the season was closed, and it was quickly and safely reported. There were no issues on the ice. So rehabilitation, it says that of the lake sturgeon in the Sheboygan River watershed is a cooperative effort involving the DNR, the Black Lake chapter of the Sturgeon for Tomorrow, Michigan State University, a Tower Keebler Limited Partnership, the Bays Mill Indian Community, Grand Traverse Bay of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians, the Little River Band of Ottawa Indians, the Little Traverse Bay Band of Ottawa Indians, and the Sault Ste. Marie Tribe of Chippewa Indians, all working together to ensure the population of the lake sturgeon are maintained. Now, if you've stuck around to the end of this video, we applaud you. And here's the record for lake sturgeon out of Sheboygan, Michigan, the county of Sheboygan. The lake that it was in was Mullet Lake, and this was back in 1974. Someone had caught a 193-pound lake sturgeon that measured 88 inches in length. That is the state record here in Michigan for lake sturgeon. That is a massive fish, and you can find this fish data or the state records for fish. I'll leave a link in the description box below for the PDF. It looks like the last time this was updated was February of 2024, but they have different species on this list. You can also, I think, do a search for the DNR and go through their website to find this information as well. But right at the top is something interesting, I think. There was an American eel caught. It weighed 7.44 pounds. Its length was 43 inches back in 1990, and that was harvested right here in the Metro Detroit area out of Lake St. Clair in Macomb County. So I thought that was interesting to see that on there. I don't know what you guys think. Tell us what you guys like to fish for in the comment section below. We're not asking you to disclose your secret fishing spot by any means, but leave us a comment below. What fish do you like to fish for? What season are you looking forward to? Even if it's not fishing, maybe it's a hunting season. And we'd love to see your comments there. We appreciate your viewers, the viewership here, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you need to open a probate estate and don't know where to start or which forms to use, I will send you a free probate tip sheet. All you need to do is go to radswinlaw.com. The link will be in the description box below, or you can search Radswin Law in any web browser. When you get to our homepage, you should find the Get in Touch section. It should be towards the bottom. Here you will enter your name, email address, and the words probate tips in the very bottom box. Then click Submit. I will then send you an email so that you can download this free probate tip sheet. The tip sheet has links to many of the probate court forms that are required when opening or administering a probate estate. It also has some other checklist items that you will need when opening a probate estate. So head on over to radswinlaw.com to get yours today.